The Last Embrace. The forest was quieter than usual, an unsettling stillness hanging in the air. Deep in the heart of the woods, Lila, a small red fox, stood by the edge of a dried-up stream, searching for remnants of water. Her fur glistened under the fading sunlight, but her eyes betrayed her weariness. Beside her, an old gray wolf named Koda watched her with quiet concern. Once the proud leader of his pack, he was now alone, his family lost to time and change. Their unlikely companionship had been born out of necessity, yet over the past year they had become each other's solace. "I miss the way it used to be," Lila said softly, pawing at the cracked earth. "The river used to sing here. Do you remember?" Koda nodded, his voice low. "I remember when it danced, and the fish shimmered like silver in the moonlight." Lila sighed, curling up beside him. The two often reminisced about better days, about vibrant forests teeming with life. But the world had grown harsher. The humans had come with their machines, carving roads through the woods, pushing the animals farther and farther away. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Lila perked up her ears. In the distance, the faint sound of rushing water reached them. "Do you hear that?" she asked, her voice trembling with hope. Koda stood, his old bones creaking as he listened. "Yes," he murmured. "Water?" The two of them followed the sound, their steps quickened by the promise of relief. After an hour of navigating the forest, they stumbled upon a small stream bubbling to life again. The sight filled them with a joy they hadn't felt in years. Lila ran to the water, dipping her muzzle in and drinking deeply. Koda watched her with a rare smile before slowly lowering his head to drink as well. But the moment was short-lived. The sound of distant engines roared through the trees. Humans. "They're coming," Koda growled, his protective instincts flaring. Lila froze, her small frame trembling. "What do we do?" Koda looked around, his sharp eyes scanning for escape. "Run! I'll hold them off!" "No!" Lila protested, panic flashing in her eyes. "We stay together." Koda placed a gentle paw on her shoulder. "You have a life ahead of you, little one. This forest needs a future." Tears welled in Lila's eyes, but she nodded reluctantly, understanding his sacrifice. "Thank you, Koda," she whispered. As the engines grew louder, she darted into the thick brush, disappearing into the shadows. Koda turned to face the approaching humans, his stance firm and resolute. When the engines finally reached the clearing, the humans found nothing but a lone gray wolf standing by the stream, his eyes burning with defiance. Somewhere deep in the forest, Lila paused to look back, the echo of Koda's howl carrying on the wind. She whispered to the trees, "I'll make sure your sacrifice wasn't in vain." And with a heavy heart she pressed on, carrying the legacy of a friendship that had taught her the true meaning of love and courage.